welcome to my channel. I'm Claudia. So today what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be showing you how I clean my Louis Vuitton bags and also what I apply, especially on the vachetta when it's untreated. What do I do to protect that? I know a lot of people are talking about the Apple Guard, and there are quite a few videos, but especially all of my subscribers, I just want to show you what I do. I will say that I actually use these water wipes when I clean all of my bags. And this is not just Louis Vuitton, my Prada, my Gucci, I mean, you name it, this is what I'm using to clean the canvas and things like that. When it comes to protecting the untreated leather, I like to use the Apple Guard. It's a product that I've used over and over, and I really do believe in this product. I think it's incredible. I will say that I use it on other items as well. I know a lot of people use it to protect their vachetta, but I will say that I've even used it inside the bags, especially if it's fabric, just to see if that will help with stain for it to be more stain resistant. And I don't know, maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't, but I spray it inside my bags as well. And honestly, of my whole entire collection, I do not have any marks, I don't have any stains, none of that. And it could be that I'm really careful with my stuff, but again, I really do like to spray this because I do feel like it gives me a little bit of extra protection inside my bags especially. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to show you really quick how I clean my bags. It shouldn't take too long. Here you can see the bag that I'm actually going to show you guys today. This bag is actually the Sac Bosphore, the messenger bag. I mean, this is a bag that, has been around for a while. This is an older bag, but you know what? If you look at this bag, it looks brand new. I mean, this bag's probably 10 years old, but it looks brand new. No issues at all. I will say that I purchased this bag pre-loved, and I was a little bit afraid to use this bag when we were traveling because, of course, when you're in the airport, you're moving your bag around, especially for me, I like to put this underneath my seat. I was super scared that this bag was going to get damaged and dirty and things like that, but it's been an incredible bag. I actually don't have this on my channel, but if you guys want me to do a review on this bag, because I do see this bag quite often on the resale and the pre-loved market, so you can definitely get your hands on this. So if you want me to do this video, I'd be more than happy to. Just comment below and let me know. But I'll go ahead and just get started and start showing you what I do. So what I usually do when I'm going to clean my bags, I have the water wipes that I like to use. And you can actually, I actually ordered these on Amazon. They're easy to find, just like the Apple Guard spray. I know for a while it was, on back order. I don't know if you guys got stuck in that, but for a while I couldn't find these at all. They were on back order everywhere. So they came back in stock on Amazon, and I loaded up. I bought like 3 bottles, and I can definitely go through this because, again, like I said, I use this on all of my items. I don't just use it on the vachetta. I use it inside and everything for the liners. I just feel like it does give you that protection, that extra layer of protection. And even on this bag, you can see that it has more of that fabric. I sprayed all over that, and it doesn't, in my opinion, I have not seen any issues with that. And if anything, maybe it's protecting it. So just as a heads up, you can see this whole entire strap here is all cloth, and I use it on that. I have some cloth, different types of cloth straps. I spray all my straps as well, and I think for me it works. I will show you in a minute some of the other items that I've sprayed in case you're thinking, oh, can I spray that or not? I do want to at least give you an idea of what I've sprayed. But I'll go ahead and just get started. Let me go ahead and just adjust my camera a little bit. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and just open the wipes. And again, these are water wipes. These are not your traditional regular wipe. These are 99.9% water. I wouldn't recommend anything else. This is the only thing that I've ever used, and I have never ever had a problem. I'll show you the pack just in case you're thinking about buying them. But again, you can buy these. I'm sure they sell them everywhere, but I buy mine on Amazon. So what I do is I just go to the bag, and literally, I will just go through the entire bag and just wipe it. You can see it kind of looks a little, shiny there, but I'll clean the entire bag with this. On the back. Of course, I'm doing it a little bit fast right now just for the video purposes, so I don't keep you on this video for 20 minutes. But you can see I'm just wiping everything. I'll wipe all of the canvas, clean all of the canvas, and the nice thing is that I'll even wipe these as well. I'll wipe the vachetta too. You can see I'm doing that now. I don't scrub it. I just slightly wipe it. But again, I do have it sprayed from before, so I'm sure that's protecting it as well. But you can see, I mean, I just wipe it all. The bottom. And you can see it almost looks like there's like some suds like soap. It's just I'm wiping everything. And now it looks a little bit wet, but it's nice and clean. And that's really what I do. And what I like to do as well is, like I said earlier, I really do like to spray my Apple Guard on everything, especially the untreated leather. I'm a nervous Nelly when it comes to that. I don't know if you've ever been out in the rain and if you're wearing a bag that's untreated, that's just a nightmare. It's scary. I will say the really cool thing about this bag is I've sprayed it before. If it's a bag that I'm using a lot, I'll respray it every few months, maybe every 4 or 5 months, depending on how often I'm using them. But like in this case, I don't use this bag every day. I only use this bag when I am traveling, when we're going out of town. And this, you know, if I'm going out of town in the car and we're doing a road trip, I don't even take this bag. If I'm going through the airport, I love to take this bag because I love how it has this little part here where I can slide it right on my carry-on. So for me, I think this is super awesome for your suitcase. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and start spraying it. I know a lot of people will tell you, make sure you protect every single piece, the canvas, the hardware, everything, like go crazy so that you don't spray anything. I'll be honest, I don't do that. I will try to protect it, don't get me wrong. I do try to protect it, but I definitely do not go crazy trying to protect it. Like here, I'll show you this. This is just a regular white towel. It does have a red stripe in here, so if you are going to be conditioning your items or cleaning them, I would not recommend using the red because it could bleed onto your vachetta. I've seen some nightmare videos, so don't do that. But I will try to, like you can see, I will try to protect it as much as I can. But like I said, I'm not gonna go crazy because I have sprayed this bag so many times, and I spray some of my other bags, and it's gotten onto the hardware, it's gotten onto the canvas. I wipe it right off right after, and I have never had an issue. So again, I'm not telling you to do that. If you have any, you might have a problem, but I've never had one, and I really do trust this product, so I think you're safe. But I'll go ahead and show you. I know it can be really scary the first time you do this. I remember the first time I did this, I almost cried because I was so afraid that I had ruined my bag, and it was actually the Graceful PM bag. But yeah, you'll see what's gonna happen right now. I'm going to go ahead and just spray it. So really all you're going to do is just spray it. You see how dark that looks? And I'm going to do the same thing over here. And see how I want to do the other side too, because I want to make sure the other side gets it too. Nice and wet. And again, like I said, I'm not going to go crazy and worry about it not, touching something else. I'll wipe it. I'll even go now, actually, I'll wipe the hardware really quick just to make sure it doesn't stay on the hardware. But there you go. I'll do it here now. I mean, you just have to kind of figure out whatever works for you. But there you go. Now again, I'm going to spray. And again, I sprayed a little bit on the actual fabric, but I think it's fine. Now I'm going to lift it up and do it again. Nice and dark. Now I've got all that to do. Now you're probably thinking, now how in the heck are you going to do all that without getting it damaged or wet? Well, I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to do one side at a time. And I'm going to spray one side first. And then I'm going to take it over to the other side. And see, it's almost impossible to not get the canvas. I mean, really, if I'm being honest. So I just go right after and wipe all the excess to make sure it doesn't sit there. So now I did the front. It's a little shiny here where I sprayed it, but I am definitely going to clean that off. And since I do have my water wipes, I still have water wipes sitting here, I'm going to go ahead and use that to just kind of clean around, just in case some extra stayed there. I'll do the same here. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn it and do the other side. But it's the same concept. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate for you again, but again, it's the same concept. And if you want to try to save a little time, you can do something like what I'm doing now. If you can somehow hold it there. But look. Now grab my water wipe and just wipe all that excess off. There, I mean, I think I covered it pretty well, so there's not too much. Now I'm going to put this on the other side. And again, like I told you, I don't care if it actually hits this area because I think that's probably not going to hurt it. And I'll do the same down here. And again, this isn't the first time that I'm doing this, guys. So if you're freaking out that I'm allowing some of this to spray on the canvas, don't freak out. I've done this before and I've not had an issue with it. Again, I mean, you have to do what you think is best for your items. By no means do I want to tell you to do something and then, you know, your item gets ruined. But again, I mean, I've never ever had any issues with mine. Mine have always turned out really nicely, and, you know, I have no issues with my stuff. I'll just show you this one last side here just because I think you're getting the hang of what I'm doing here. But you can see how dark that gets. Look how dark that is. And again, got the water wipe. So now what I'm going to do really quick is I am just going to go around and make sure that everything is nice and clean. I'll grab another wipe because that one I've used it a few times. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I did not leave a lot of the spray anywhere, which doesn't look like it. But you can see, I just sprayed this, I mean, how many minutes? It's only been a few minutes, right? Maybe 5 minutes or so. But you can see how light that is again. I mean, it's almost dry already. So yeah, no issues at all. I mean, what I would recommend is if you are planning to use some of the other Apple Guard products, I mean, I will show you, there's this product too. If any of you guys have ever purchased, it's the Apple brand, but it's a complete leather kit, care kit. I actually purchased this kit on at Amazon.com as well, and it is a cleaner. You can clean everything with it, and you can also condition it. The only reason I'm not demonstrating this for you today is because if I'm being transparent and candid with you guys, I have never really used this product. I've had it for about a year. And I've seen some reviews on it, but I've never used it. I've never felt the need because, again, I really like these water wipes, and I just kind of tend to go to the water wipe. And then I use the Apple Guard to protect it, and I've never had issues. I will say if I've spilled something or if I had some crumbs in a bag, again, I use the water wipes and it takes things right out and no stains at all. So I won't give you my opinion on these products because I've never used them. But if you are someone who's watching this video and you have used the cleaner and the conditioner, I would love to hear from you. Do you trust this product? Have you used it to clean your vachetta? Have you used it to clean the inside or the outside or canvas and things like that? Because I'd love to hear your thoughts about that. I'm going to show you really quick some of the other items that I have also used the Apple Guard spray for, because I do think that if you're thinking about getting the spray or if you have this spray, to my surprise, I've actually used this on some other items too. So just give me a moment and I am going to show you what those items are. Okay, I am going to show you just some other items that I've actually sprayed the Apple Guard on just so that you know what I've used them on, and it works really well. I think I've never had, again, any issues. But you can see this strap, it's one of the bandolier straps from Louis Vuitton, and I absolutely love this strap. And because it's more of a fabric, I feel like it for me, gives me a peace of mind having some kind of protection on this, because I'm afraid that it's going to get dirty because it's not leather, you know. So I do spray that on that. Another strap that I actually have, and again, because it's a fabric, it's not all leather, I'm always worried about this getting dirty. So again, I spray both sides when I go out. And again, I've actually worn this strap to a Cubs game, a baseball game, and I'm sweating and I'm hot and not one stain. It looks perfect. I've never had an issue with that. It still looks brand new. Some of the other items, I mean, again, more straps and things like that. I've used it on this strap as well. Works really, really well. Again, because it's lighter and I was worried about that getting dirty. Some other items that I've also sprayed the Apple Guard on. It's like my cap here, like my Gucci cap. I'm always worried about getting it dirty as well. And I've sprayed it on that. So if you have a lighter color, I think Apple Guard would be awesome on it. Some of the other items, I have some Balenciagas. I have these Gucci sneakers. Again, on the fabric, I've sprayed it all through here. I've sprayed the shoelaces, the actual canvas. I mean, not necessarily the canvas, but there's a lot of cloth on here. So all the fabric, I should say, the fabric, all of that, I've sprayed the shoelaces. Again, for me, it gives me peace of mind. And again, I haven't had any issues, so maybe it's working. But I just wanted to give you an idea of other items that you can also use the Apple Guard for. So that was all I really wanted to show you. I do have like that pillow, the actual strap, again, because of this material. I know a lot of people didn't like this line or don't like this line because it's not all leather and it can get really dirty, especially the like this camel color. But I will say that I actually was able to snag this strap. Some of you may know me, I collect straps, so I have so many different type of straps. I don't necessarily always have the bags, but I do collect straps. And I will say the first time I wore this shoulder strap, I could not believe how comfortable this strap was. I know Louis Vuitton is coming out with some more like of the pillow line. I am super excited because I think I'm going to snag a bag because this strap was so comfortable. I'm just going back and forth because of the cost and it being more of a fabric and not being leather. I'm sure some of you guys are thinking, well, I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money. But I'm still thinking about it. But I will say if you ever snag or get one of these straps, they're amazing, super comfortable. But anyway, I think that's really it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys think. And if Apple Guard is a product that you use, I know there's some other brands out there too, but I can't really speak on those because those aren't items or products that I have actually used. But the Apple Guard, huge fan. I think if you use it, you can't go wrong. But I would love to hear what you guys think. Please leave me a comment. Give me a like. Hopefully, if you're not a subscriber, you'll subscribe to my channel. And as always, I will see you next time.